guys, I'm on my way to the I'm actually going to Pegi, a place in Kuje area council. From there, when I'm done, I'll be going to, I think, Zuba. I'm not too sure about Zuba today, but I'm going there. But I just want to take you guys along to see what my day is like in Abuja. One of these days that I'll be having, I think I have so many things lined up for today, and I want to like share it with you guys, my family members on YouTube. This place is called Pegi Junction in Kuje. This is the main, like if you're coming into Kuje, this is the main place you meet before you either enter the main town of Kuje to the right. We're going to get to that intersection, or you want to go to the left where they have a new like layout where they have a lot of new structures and buildings coming up to the left, or you want to go straight where there's also another community, and that community is where we're going to today, and the community is called Pegi. That is where we're going to, and in this video I want to show you this place because someone has asked me at the time, you know, when I was doing all these videos showing the city of Abuja, someone had asked me, is it a good place to buy a property? Is it a good place to live? Well, I want to allow you guys be the judge. I'm just going to drive and show you the way from here to Pegi, and let you be the judge. What do you think of the place? This intersection, you will have a lot of bike men, fruits being sold on the side, fruit stalls, a lot of small businesses at the intersection here. There's a supermarket to the right, they called Best Buy, although I didn't see it on time. We had just passed it, and this one is also another shop-like place. There are a lot of lands on both left and right that have not been developed. You will see them, they are just there, and from the block walk you can tell that this place have been fenced off for a long time, and people have not built. Like some, you can see some buildings in there, but nobody's actually living in those buildings. Abuja is an upcoming city with a whole lot of land. Like I said, we're in Kuje area council, and Kuje is actually one of the area councils in Abuja that has not been, I will use the word, not been developed at all, in the sense that if you're comparing the structures or the structures that are here compared to what you have inside the Amak, which is the main Abuja city center, they are way different. All these buildings that are here are built by individuals, not by government. Unlike if you see the ones inside the city center, they are built, most of the, like the roads have been done properly, the structures that were built by government, the roads are tarred, guttered, you know, everything is done properly in there. But here is a different ball game. Alright, we'll be taking a left turn at this intersection in front of us. This road will take us to this small part of Kuje that is called Pegi, that we're trying to get to today. Here we go. Coming from where I live to Pegi, it takes me about an hour's drive to get here, or just a bit over an hour to get to Pegi. And guess what, you know, I'm driving, I'm not actually in a public vehicle, so if you're going to be taking public transport to get to Pegi, it will be way longer because you have to wait on the side of the road, get a vehicle, they will be picking 1 or 2 passengers on the way, and also you understand, all this, if you add all those time to it, it will be way longer to get into Pegi than me driving in my own car and trying to get there. a few weeks ago, I came to Pegi with someone, and the person was asking me, the people living in Pegi, where do they work? He was shocked to know that, or to be told that most of the people who live in Pegi work in the main city, you know. And he was saying, how do they get there? I said, they do now. They have to get public transport. And if you don't have public transport, you have your own car, you can go. You see Nigerian Navy Barracks. There's one in Pegi. That's where we'll be going. We'll see the sign when we get there too. So a lot of people live in here, live in Pegi, and they get to work in the city, you know. And the cost of living here, I mean, accommodation is way cheaper here than inside the city. So if you cannot afford to live in there, why pay so much when you can pay little here, then use the other ones to pay for transport? But then again, thinking about it, you know, you can equally just buy your own land and build your house. There's something I wanted to mention, which is one of the reasons I'm doing this video, is to show that in this area where we are right now, we've not hit Pegi, or we've not hit Pegi. In this area, you see that there's already road network that has been created. The roads have been built. This road actually built or constructed by the former minister, which is El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State. You know, he did all this then, and I promise you, since he left government, no other minister has done anything in any of these rural settlements. I am telling you, none of them. You see, if you see to my left, to my right, as we get to the next intersection, you see to the left, the roads are tarred. He did everything. And every other one that has come, just come, sit down, do whatever they want to do and go. None of them ever get to do anything like this. And it's sad, you know, because I think the provision is there. They have the money to do what they want to do to develop the state capital. But they don't. If you guys also remember, I made a video, I think I'll put the link in the description, where I showed a place in Kershi that El-Rufai has also done. He tarred and made street lights, everything was properly done in that place, better than even here. But the guy has done, there's also one also in Buhari. He did one also in Buhari like that. All right, we'll be taking right turn here. So many signboards in front of us. All right, we're taking a right turn here. Immediately after this, we take a left turn, which will take us to, you guys can see also from the sign there, Nigerian Navy Barracks, Pegi, Kuje. So we're going there. And this Navy Barrack, Ireland, they started it just before Obasanjo left, and after he left government, the whole project was abandoned. I mean, by now they should actually have a very functional barrack there, but they don't. They started and they abandoned the project. And also, you see this road that we're on right now, it is supposed to take you straight into Pegi, right? But it got to a point where they stopped the construction, and it's, man, from that point to Pegi itself, where we're actually going, is the road is bad, really is bad. But you guys will see it for yourself. You see how it is. See plantation to the left. We have corn to the right. Corn everywhere. All right, here's where the road construction ends. Now we'll go on dirt road. Dirt road. There's this small path to the left here, if you guys can see. There's a car coming. This road also takes you into Pegi, but it's kind of windy, and I'm not sure I really know the road very well. I've passed there just once. A bike man took me along that road, but I want to go on this route that I'm really sure of, which is the road I take almost every time I come to Pegi here. And I'll explain to you guys when we get to Pegi why I have been coming to Pegi. You can see the cars in front of me. a Honda Pilot coming. A lot of people live in Pegi, and those that live in Pegi actually living in their own houses. Most people that live here, because you could buy a plot of land here, build your house, and you live well. You don't have to pay all the heavy amounts the people pay in town. You pay yours and you just live fine. And even if you decide to pay rent here, rent is not expensive. I mean, for a 2-bedroom, my land is about is it 400 or thereabout. I think I'll still confirm that, but I think about 350, 400. Alright guys, let me not keep you guys just on this bad track. When we get to almost Pegi, I will continue this video. So we're getting close to the main Pegi itself now. I just wanted you guys to see just before we enter the Pegi place. And at a time, the government decided to build like, how do I put it, like an estate here, you know, and they started it, like you also know, they also abandoned the idea. They stopped the construction. I will show you when we get there. I can't remember the name exactly, so I want to show you when we get there so that you can see what the name of the place, what the place is called. There are actually houses built. I wish you guys can see that. To my, okay, I'll find a way to show you guys. To my left right now, you guys can see there are some houses there that have been built, no roof, no nothing. They just been left abandoned. That's what the government did. They built it and they abandoned the houses. This is the main entrance into this part of Pegi, and it is called Welcome to Abuja at 60 Village. Pegi, you know, it's supposed to be like an estate built by the government, and it's supposed to be, it is an estate built by the government, but eventually they abandoned the whole project and left it like this. If they had done it, I'm sure the roads would have been completely tarred up to this point, which would have made it easier for people to get in and out of this area. So we're now getting on the tarred road. Wow, finally on another tarred road. So this is Pegi. I think in this, if I'm not mistaken, this is like zone A or something like that, or zone 6. I can't remember. They have zones in this area, just the way they have in this main center, where you have area 1, 2, 3, and all those names. You know, they also have them here. You know, like some people here, in spite of the fact that I said some people walk in town, you know, they go every morning to the city to work. Some people walk here every day. They don't go to town. The best they go to is Kuje itself to buy the things they sell here. So they go to Kuje, get what they need to sell, come back here and sell. So all their lives is just rotating around this place. So we're taking a left turn here. Man, the place is not, it's not a bad place to live, really, because there's constant electricity, I learned, and the place is quiet, not noisy, fewer people than maybe other places you get to see. And the only thing I know they don't provide for them is water. You have to provide water for yourself. But light, yes, there is electricity. Some of the inner roads from this main road is tarred, but some of the roads that is branching off here are not tarred. That's just the way they are. But people live here though. People live here. A lot of people. I was told that early in the morning, if you come out, you see people trying to get to work in the morning. A lot of people at the intersection, at the junction, trying to get bikes. mostly bikes walk here. You don't find taxis here, but a lot of bikes will be moving. Then you also find private people who have their own cars. They want to go to town. Instead of going empty, they carry passengers and, you know, make more money, you know, so that they don't have to actually blow empty to town. You know, even thinking about it, now that fuel is about 617 naira. Oh, you can't afford to blow empty. Oh, goodness me. Okay, I will have gone right at this turning here. The road goes right, but I want to go left because I want to show you guys somewhere in Pegi. So let's go left. Yeah, we'll have gone right this way, but we ain't going that way. Let's go left so that I will show you guys something. Look at that beautiful hill behind. You guys can see that. See how beautiful the hills are there. Okay, let me show you somewhere. I want to get somewhere, so that's why I'm taking this route here. Also, let me place a call now. Let me slow down, make a call, then be on our way. Sorry guys, just 1 second. Let's get out of here first before I continue, before I make the call again. Okay, wait. Oh no. Look at that tipper coming down. We have to make some way for him to. Let's park here and allow him to come and pass. You guys can see to the right there are like blocks or a block. Somebody just started digging. I'm sure they want to start building something there. Guys, okay, this road this one going this way, the road going this way is the one that comes from that bush path I showed you guys when we were coming. You know, that's the road. If you look at the houses in front of us now, it tells you like some of the houses have been here for a long time, while some are still new. Like there's this one in front of us as we're driving now. They've not fixed the windows, no doors, just the roof. This one is very close to the main road. Alright guys, let me explain. Guys, let me explain why I actually have been coming to Pegi. Years back, my brother bought a piece of land here in Pegi, and now he wants to develop the place. So I've been coming here for quite a while now. When we came and we wanted to start developing the place, we ran into some problems that is normal in this town. Like sometimes it happens that you meet people who will tell you, oh, that the land that you are about to start developing is not yours alone, no? That somebody is also there, you know. You discover that maybe 2 or 3 other people are also saying that they own the property. You know, we had that problem when we came because we started digging the fence, trying to fence the place, and somebody came and said, oh, the land is also his, and we've had several meetings. Everyone brought their own document to prove who owned the land, who bought the land first. There was a big difference between our documents and the person's own. Ours, we bought it in 2006 or thereabout. His own was 2015. So you can see we have like 11 years difference. You know, after we have acquired ours, that's when he acquired his. So, but being the thing being what it is a long story. I think I'll make a separate video to talk about that. Actually, I think I'll make a separate video so that will be a video talking about the kind of challenges you encounter when you buy a property and you don't develop it on time. That will be a video I think I need to make. All right, let's Misty continue and show you this other part of Kuje, where we just entered Kuje properly. Now let's turn around. Let me show you. This place is called the Timber Shade. You can see people selling timber both left and right. They're selling wood, they're selling building materials, and these are places where if you're in this town and you want to build or you're building, you buy your materials so you don't have to go into Kuje. Look at the hills way back there. The structure here is so, I mean, the nature here is something else. But at the same time, there are some security concerns that when it comes to Pegi, you know, that's one of the things you get to read in the papers. You get to hear that, oh, you know, something happened and all that. But it doesn't happen in the main city itself, but you get to hear it happen around here. If you think about it, this place is way off into the, you know, bush. In spite of the fact that people live here, it's not the same. Look at that house there. Let's walk towards that side and let's see. There's a house there. A beautiful house. I think from the structure you can tell it has been here for a while because the block work is a bit old and people live in there. There are a lot of flats, I counted last time about 6 flats in the place. So guys, this is Kuje, Pegi for you in Kuje Area Council. If you like videos like this, I have other videos where I travel to states, show culture, show people, show how they live, show exciting things that you don't know about. Please subscribe to this channel. It was nice to have you as part of this family, okay? See you guys in the very next video. Sanjima.